Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the depths of human psychology and the intricate workings of the mind. In today's video, we plunge into a topic both shocking and grim: serial killers. Specifically, we will unravel the common psychological traits that link some of the most infamous and twisted individuals in history. Prepare yourselves as we journey into the abyss of their minds. Before we embark on this chilling exploration, it is crucial to acknowledge the grave nature of our discussion. We approach this subject with a sense of shock and grim fascination, aiming to educate and inform rather than glorify or romanticize these monstrous acts. The study of serial killers and their psychological traits has been the subject of extensive research by psychologists, criminologists, and law enforcement agencies over the years. So, let us delve deep into the abyss and unravel the dark patterns that define these cold-blooded killers. Number 1. Childhood abuse and neglect. The origins of many serial killers can often be traced back to a traumatic childhood. Research has consistently highlighted the strong correlation between childhood abuse, neglect, and future criminal behavior. It is a chilling realization that a significant number of these individuals endured physical, sexual, or emotional abuse during their formative years, leaving indelible scars on their psyche. Take the case of Ted Bundy, a name that sends shivers down our spines. Raised by his grandparents and initially unaware that his sister was, in fact, his mother, Bundy experienced emotional and psychological torment during his upbringing. This twisted foundation may have played a role in shaping his later violent tendencies. However, it is important to note that not all victims of childhood abuse become serial killers, and the majority of individuals who have faced such traumas do not exhibit violent behavior. Number 2. Macabre fantasies and sadistic behavior. Serial killers often harbor a fascination with death, along with macabre fantasies that fuel their sadistic desires. They derive perverse pleasure from causing pain and suffering, exhibiting signs of sadistic behavior from an early age. It is this inclination towards darkness that sets them apart from the average person. Consider the haunting case of Jeffrey Dahmer. His early fascination with animals and disturbing fantasies gradually escalated into acts of necrophilia, dismemberment, and even cannibalism. These twisted desires are deeply ingrained in their psychological makeup and contribute to their monstrous tendencies. The combination of their fantasies and their striking lack of empathy enables them to commit acts of unimaginable horror. Number 3. Lack of empathy and remorse. One of the most chilling aspects of serial killers is the glaring absence of empathy and remorse. Extensive research has highlighted this profound lack of emotional connection as a prevalent trait among serial killers, often coupled with a grandiose sense of self-importance. This emotional detachment allows them to commit heinous acts without experiencing any genuine remorse or guilt. Consider the case of Gary Ridgway, infamously known as the Green River Killer. Ridgway callously admitted to brutally murdering numerous women but displayed no remorse for his actions. His complete lack of empathy allowed him to view his victims as mere objects, devoid of any humanity. It is this absence of empathy that sets them apart from the average individual and contributes to their ability to carry out such atrocities. Number 4. Power and control. Serial killers harbor an insatiable thirst for power and control over their victims. Their need for dominance and the desire to exert authority become prominent motifs in their horrifying narratives. Through exerting control, they derive a twisted sense of satisfaction and gratification, which lies at the core of their psychological motives. Consider the chilling case of John Wayne Gacy, known as the Killer Clown. Gacy lured young men to his home, promising them employment opportunities. Once in his grasp, he exercised complete control over his victims, subjecting them to torture and ultimately ending their lives. The yearning for power and control intertwines deeply within their psychological makeup, driving their malevolent actions. Number 5. Narcissism and manipulation. Narcissism and manipulation are prevalent traits among serial killers. They possess an uncanny ability to charm and manipulate others, skillfully deceiving them and gaining their trust. Their charismatic facade conceals their dark intentions, allowing them to exploit and prey upon their victims. It is this ability to manipulate that forms a deeply disturbing facet of their psychological profile. Consider the case of Ted Bundy, a prime example of a charming and intelligent predator. Bundy would feign injuries or employ his magnetic charm to gain the trust of his victims before committing heinous acts. His narcissistic tendencies and manipulative behavior allowed him to elude capture for an extended period, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. Number 6. Social alienation and isolation. Another significant trait often found in serial killers is social alienation and isolation. These individuals tend to feel disconnected from society, often struggling to form meaningful relationships or maintain a sense of belonging. This deep-rooted isolation can contribute to their descent into darkness and fuel their violent tendencies. One chilling example that illustrates the impact of social alienation is the case of Richard Ramirez, also known as the Night Stalker. Ramirez grew up in a troubled household and experienced significant social isolation. He was an outcast at school and struggled to form genuine connections with others. As a result, Ramirez's sense of isolation deepened, pushing him further into a world of darkness and violence. Social alienation can lead to a sense of resentment towards society, intensifying feelings of anger, frustration, and a desire for revenge. Serial killers who experience this isolation may perceive themselves as societal rejects, fostering a twisted belief that they are justified in inflicting harm on others. These are just a few of the common psychological traits observed among infamous serial killers. It is important to reiterate that not all individuals who exhibit these traits become serial killers, and many people with completely normal backgrounds may possess similar characteristics without engaging in violent acts. By shedding light on these psychological traits, our aim is to contribute to a deeper understanding of these disturbed individuals and to aid in the prevention of future tragedies. It is crucial to prioritize mental health, early intervention, and the establishment of support systems that can help individuals overcome their violent inclinations. Did you find this video helpful or interesting? If so, please share it with your friends. And for more videos like this, be sure to click the subscribe button and notification bell. Also be sure to check out some of our other videos. Thank you for watching.